Hello everyone, my name is Jackie Garcia. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. So I would like to start off by introducing Ms. Elsa DeVega. She is the owner of K Agency. And then next off we have Mr. Nick. He is the Director of Instruction for Inspire. And then we have Ms. Miranda K. She is the agency assistant. So the first question goes to Talent Manager Elsa. What do you look for when you represent a new talent?
One of the number one things that I kind of look for is if I like the talent and the parent. It's really important just because we could love the talent. They could be amazing doing their commercial, doing their read, but if the parent's not educated regarding the business or if the parent's not 100% supportive, it's really hard for us to work with new talent on that matter. Also, you want to make sure that the talent has human qualities when they're doing an audition. I have heard 1,000 times where a parent says, well, my child looks amazing on camera, or I've been stopped every day at the mall, and you just have to have them on your roster. Or when they'll say, oh, you know what, my talent is amazing at home, but when we have them come in for an audition, they're very shy, they're very timid, they don't know what a slating is. You know, a lot of people need to understand that K Agency is an established agency. So a lot of the bookings that we do are not only locally but also national. So we want to make sure that parents understand that there's going to be a commitment when traveling to LA or any other areas that we submit on for bookings. But overall, what I'm looking for is just a team. Definitely a big team, a big support, because it's not only the talent but also the parent that need to be on top of this as well.
Okay, perfect. So there you go. The next question is going to go to Ms. Miranda. When K Agency does an audition, what is the audition process like?
Well, we like to see kind of more the personality of the child. We have them walk our runway. It's not a high fashion runway, it's just to see how much fun they like to have with it. Oh, no. Like maybe just a little bit of smizing, but nothing any crazier than that. After that, we'll have them get in line to meet with the agent. In that line, we'll kind of just ask them some get-to-know-you questions just to kind of get them warmed up for when they meet with Miss Elsa, because they know there's a lot of nerves going into that room, so we like to settle them as soon as we see them. After that, they'll meet with Miss Elsa. If Elsa's interested, she lets them know right away, which seems to make it a lot easier. Let's see, and then, so I mean, that's like how it is for an audition.
So it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. They let you know what to do, what not to do, so they don't just leave you, they're just going to throw you into the shark.
We have lots of fun.
Let me add one more thing to that. Also, when talent comes into an audition, usually it's for two things. One, it's to see if we want to work with them in a roster, to see if we want to just put them here for a local agency, or if we want them for a booking or a casting. So it's really important that when they come in for auditions, they do take it serious, just because sometimes we say, I'm sorry, you're just not what I'm looking for. The first question that I'll ask is, why am I not ready? Or, you know, why am I not who you want to work with? That's sometimes hard for us to answer, guys. So the only thing I could probably give you advice is when you have an audition, if it is with an agency or for a booking, prepare yourself. If you've been in the business before, work on a monologue, work on doing a good slate, work on smiling, work on doing a conversation, just because you only get one chance. You really do. And then after the chance, if you come back and say, can I do it over? We're going to have that one chance already in our mind. You can definitely do it over, but we're going to have that one take already. And a lot of these times when we decide to work with a talent for a booking, we submit this information to casting directors. If the casting director doesn't like the talent, they're not going to want to see him again for the interview. So be prepared, guys. This industry is very professional. It's very competitive, so you need to know what you're doing.
One question I did want to add, for the audition, do they bring in their own monologues?
Yes, if they're prepared, and like Elsa was saying, if they've been in the industry, it is a huge plus if they bring in their own monologue. If they have their own portfolio book or photos or anything, we highly encourage them to bring them in, because that definitely puts them on a whole nother level when it comes to an agency's perspective or point of view.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, well, Nick, my next question will be to you. As the director of Inspire, what does Inspire offer? Why is training so important?
Well, Inspired Talent Training is a private training company that helps develop the skills of talent assigned by K Agency. We help prepare them for either a showcase, where we bring a bunch of casting directors and agents into the Central Valley area. It can be a very nerve-wracking deal, so it's nice to have a course that our K-Talents can go through to be better prepared meeting with these agents and let them know that if you put me on a set, I can perform to the best of my abilities. Why training is important is very, very important to always stay prepared and always refine your skills and sharpen your craft.
It's like if I no longer wanted to do this anymore and I wanted to say I wanted to be a dentist. I can't just give them my resume and it has no experience, no education of that field. It's the same as in the acting, modeling, in the entertainment industry.
Exactly. You have to know what to do, how to handle yourself. There is a job part of this very, very fun industry. So Inspired Talent Training helps talent feel better about being able to handle those sometimes hard to handle job parts.
And also keep in mind that when you come in with a agency, they expect for you to have a resume, they expect for you to have a headshot, for you to have a working permit, a Coogan County. If you have none of that, but you really want to be in the industry, the first question we're going to say, okay, we love your look, but unfortunately you're just not prepared for it. You know, I want to recommend you to do this, I want you to do that. By all means, guys, when we say we recommend you to do something, it doesn't mean that we're forcing you. It just means that as professionals, our job is to get you auditions. Your job is to book it. And if you go for an audition and you don't know what to do, you don't know what a slating is, if you don't have a good headshot or a good resume, you'll probably go to 1,000 auditions, but you won't get no callbacks. So it's really important that you understand the agency only gets paid when talent get a job. So for us to promote you, you need to give us something to promote.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you for that. Now, okay, now back to you, Elsa. Why is it so important? We get a lot of why is it so important to have a professional headshot?
Is extremely important. I know the saying says your headshot is your calling card. It definitely is. That will never go old. For us, when we first hire on a new client into our roster, we pitch you. So that means our job is to call casting directors and directors to saying we have a new talent in our roster, you have a project that you're working on, I want you to take this talent into consideration. Well, the first thing they'll say is send me their headshot and send me the resume. If you have a headshot taken by your phone, then it's not really good quality. A lot of people say, well, you know, my phone has good quality, I could take photos, I could filter it. No, guys, you have to look like your headshots. If you come into an audition and your headshot's amazing, and you come in, you don't look like your person, and the director says, well, you have, you know, your headshot looks much better than you, that's not always a good thing. So definitely spend a little time, spend a little money, you know, to pay in a good photographer for photos. It definitely is. And the best way that you know if you did a good selection or headshot is this. If you choose your outfit within 5 minutes, that's a bad headshot. A headshot is when you put on multiple clothes of wardrobe, change it up with glasses, change it up with, you know, hair up, whatever it is, so you can define what character you are, you know, what you want to play as. That's going to be headshots. And the more photos you have, the better it is for us. Because keep it in mind, an actor is not just based off of one character. You have to be able to play different roles. With that said, you have to have different headshots. So definitely spend time looking for a good photographer, choosing your wardrobe. Colors are so important when choosing a good headshot. So if you have an agent already, you may want to get referred by them, as in the best colors that look good on headshots.
How about makeup for headshots?
Natural, definitely very natural. We get about 120 submissions a day. What that means, if it's not through email, if it's not through our front door, we have a lot of people coming in, you know, giving us headshots. And the one thing that I do see a lot is, like Miranda says a lot, you know, painting your eyebrows.
On eyebrows.
Yeah, or, you know, dark red lips. Guys, no, you have to be natural. A lot of the times when it comes into headshots, they're plain. They're really plain, guys. We want you to stand out, not your makeup, not your wardrobe, and not the crazy hair. something simple, something natural. We just want to see you. Yeah.
So nothing too drastic. This is not a high fashion.
Just be
shoot or
you.
anything.
There you
That's
go. Be you. That's the easiest thing we can say. Exactly.
Okay, cool. Okay, so Miranda, why is it important that all K-Talent, now this is all for K-Talent, to have all their current information up to date?
Wow, you would not believe how many times I have submitted, like for phone numbers, for example, I've submitted a talent. It's a great booking. It could change their life, and I can't get a hold of them. They don't have Facebook. They don't have an updated email. They don't have an updated phone number, and it's so unfortunate, especially to see the potential in the talent. When it comes to like the physical aspect of it, if you don't look like your pictures, that one time I am able to get a call back for you is going to be the time that they've changed their look. And then when they go to book the job and to work on set, they look completely different. And at that point, you are a representation of our company, and at that point, you're making us look bad. So it's very, very important for everyone to keep their look how they are when they're
Correct.
signed. And if you do want to change it, by all means, just give us a call or an email. It just takes a couple minutes of your day. It's definitely worth your while to do that.
And also, you have to, a lot of the talent that are currently signed with our agency, it's your responsibility to send us updated photos. If you've been with us for more than 6 months, you already know our rules and our policies. You have to update us every 6 months. If you were blonde and now are brunette, you have to change it. Keep it in mind, guys, every time you change your look, it's a new headshot. So if you spend pretty good money on your headshot, I would recommend staying with that same look. And also, you may think, oh, it's just a haircut, or it's just a change of color. Whatever it is, it's gonna change your future into this industry. So keep it in mind, guys, if we don't have updated headshots, if we don't have updated information, how can we book you jobs? You need to give us material to represent you and to promote you into the industry.
So everyone, there you go. Make sure everything is up to date. Phone numbers, emails. Make sure you're following our social media. Last question is going to be for Mr. Nick.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I know we're going to be having industry professional Tom Logan.
Yes.
I know you've had the opportunity to work with this award-winning director. Can you tell me a little bit about your experience?
Well, Tom is a very, very charismatic guy. He's been in the industry for a very long time, so throughout that time, he's racked up a lot of wisdom. And he's a very, very, very generous person with his wisdom. He's what I call an actor's director, someone who can relate to me from an actor's point of view to give me the notes that I need to perform to the best of my abilities. And in my opinion, for an actor, that's the best kind of director you can come across. He's very good at articulating what works on both sides of the camera, like how to handle yourself on a professional level. After working with him and understanding what to focus on when I go for auditions, is put my mind at ease. I know the audition room can be one of the scariest rooms for a performer,
It really
and
is.
knowing that part of my career is one of the most fun now, one of the parts I look forward to the most. That's awesome, and that's because of Tom and his wisdom how I attack my craft now.
And the key, guys, when working with a very big known director like Tom Logan, he's not only winning director, he's a current working director. For a lot of people that are working in the industry, they know that's hard. For being a working director in the industry, it's definitely hard. I've known Tom for close to 15 years now. I used to work with him before when I used to do projects as an actress. So he has so much to offer for the Central Valley area. I've worked with him on sets and projects that he's done in LA and Hollywood South. So he's an amazing director, and for him to kind of come here to our hometown, which is Fresno, and teach everything he does on set, it's amazing. It really is. Every time that I submit talent to bookings or castings in LA and he's on the resume, I always get a call back from a director saying, you know what, this person did an amazing job. I could tell they work with Tom. We know Tom here. So, anyone out there that wants to take out the opportunity that is part of our K-Talent group, definitely take advantage of it. The level of knowledge, the level of training that Tom has to offer for us here is definitely amazing. And you're not only going to get hands-on with a Hollywood director, but you're going to be able to work with them like if you were on set in LA. When you're new in this industry, guys, you need to understand that connections, whatever it says on your resume gets you through that door. It doesn't matter how pretty you are. It doesn't matter how outgoing you are. If you don't have a good resume that says that either you have some credits or you've done some sort of training, it doesn't matter what you do. It's going to be really hard for you to get into this business. So use every opportunity that there's out there to offer you, to be honest. Get yourself in the door, and that also goes with parents, guys. It's really important that you guys get educated regarding the business. We get a lot of calls from parents itself where we're trying to book a job for the child, and the child auditioned before that. They're trained, they know exactly what to do, and the parents come in and ask the simplest questions. Well, we don't mind answering those questions for you because that's what we're here for. We're here to assist you. But when you're in LA, when you're auditioning for a big production, they're not going to be as nice as we are. So please make sure, guys, get educated regarding the business. And anyone out there that says training is not important or training is something that I shouldn't do, take it from me. You have to get coaching. You have to get coaching. The industry is so competitive and is always changing. So if you think that you're very outgoing, that you're very gorgeous, or that you've done amazing training, there's going to be someone out there better than you. All right, so just keep on coaching because you want to know what's in the industry, and you want to keep fresh coaching. You want to make sure that you have, yeah, exactly. And honestly, if you're not able to do training, it's okay because I know it costs money, and I completely understand. Theater, independent contracting jobs, or student films. There's ways for you to get training. There's always ways. It's just knowing the right way. Yeah.
Do your research.
Yes, please do. It's really important, guys.
All right, guys, so that wraps it up for today's Q&A. I hope this all helped you guys out.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Till next time.